Hi, I am Ryan with the Clips magazine, and I'm here to interview Richard Taylor, who is one of the founders of WETA. Thank you for talking with the Clips magazine.
Great pleasure, Ryan.
How did you manage to get WETA going?
Well, we started in the back room of our apartment, pretty much like any small company gets going. About 5 years in, we met Peter Jackson. He loved using effects work in his films, and we just hooked up in that way. Then it was a matter of people from around New Zealand joining us who just had a passion for the creative arts, and it's rolled on from there.
Okay, awesome.
We're going to get some WETA in there.
It's fine. Now I read that your company had it split off to two different sections. One is digital, and the other is physical effects.
And I run the physical effects side of our company.
Okay. Now what is like the major difference between the two?
Well, we look after design, armour, weapons, creatures, miniatures, prosthetics, props, the actual physical manufacturing of all the items. WETA Digital look after digital animation, compositing, world development on the digital platform. And if you look at, say, something like Avatar, the actual items that the humans are carrying around and wearing would be made by us, where the digital world would be made by WETA Digital. So it's quite an easy split ultimately.
Nice. Yeah, you guys have worked on quite a lot of movies like Aragon, District 9, Avatar, just name a quick view. What has been your challenges on working on these movies?
Well, there's always artistic challenge because you always push yourself to try and do something unique and new on every new project, and of course every client that you work with is inspiring to do something spectacular and new for the audience. But those challenges are actually what gets you up in the morning. Some people think that it's a problem that there would be such challenges. We actually see that that's the actual chemistry of it that makes it so delightful as a job. Finding the right people and putting the teams together is a challenge at times because there's so many exceptional projects going on around the world. They're all looking for the same people. Thankfully in New Zealand we have a real culture of creativity, and we can primarily source from within the country.
Okay. Now, what are your thoughts on skyrocketing budgets for major Hollywood pictures? Do you think that actually impacts the quality and expectations of the movie?
Well, I think that the budgets ever grow higher because directors and supported by the production is creating ever more incredible vision, and only with those budgets can new visual images of astounding levels be offered to an audience. I mean, we work on films with large budgets and we work on films with tiny budgets. It's all about utilising the budget available to do the best work possible, and that's all you can hope to achieve.
Also saw that you guys have been doing like commercials for insurance companies and that sort of thing. What got you guys interested in the commercial business and not sticking with just film?
Well, that's where Digital's work. With respect to ourselves, we always say that we service the creative industry, not just the film industry, because it's about creative reward. It's about getting to the end of the project and seeing something that's very, very special. You know, the world of Dr. Broadboards that we've got here, that's not a film. It's just a creative journey that we've generated for ourselves. But we do public art, sculpture, television, museum displays. If it's got a creative result that we're going to be proud of, then we'll take it on as a job.
Nice. Okay. Now, what is your take on 3D? Do you think they could actually help sell the viewer? think that it'll change at some point? Is it actually worth having?
Well, it's a phenomenal new aspect to cinema going. The world's audience are a highly sophisticated group of people, but they want change, they want uniqueness, they want to see things that are new. And what 3D is offering at the moment is a new viewing experience for the audience. There has been 3D for decades, but the way it's been handled now and the way it's been utilised to tell story rather than just a gimmick is extremely exciting, and it will have its place in cinema. I feel that there's still going to be significant desire from an audience to watch traditional non-3D cinema. But similarly, there's going to be a huge number of films that will be adopted that way. And I think for us as an audience, you and myself in the audience's seat, that's incredibly inspiring.
Yeah. We have to wrap up, Brian.
The fact that we have choice is inspiring.
Those are all of the questions I have for you. I thank you for taking your time to talk about the Eclipse magazine.
Cheers to you all. Thank you.
All right, thank you.